Well, hey, welcome back to Movie Community College. I am the professor and a very, very angry Saminder Beaches here reporting in with you. Oh, I don't know how long it's been, but somebody made the recommendation to me to do a movie trailer reaction video to a film called Fan. And I did it, and a lot of you were very kind to kind of just weigh in and help me understand who this guy is and his history in the Indian film industry. And what I've come to learn is he's not only a big deal in India, but he's a big deal in the world when it comes to how much money he has and fame and whatnot. So I was doing videos and kind of going about my business, and somebody made a comment, I think on one of the chat boards, or maybe messaged me or something, and said, you live in Arizona. I don't know how far are you from Tempe, but there's a theater there that specializes in Hindi film and Indian film and Bollywood stuff. You should go check it out sometime. And I think at the time he was trying to get me to go see Kapoor and Sons. I said, well, I'm going to make a note of that. Sounds pretty interesting. And then I was sitting there, because I am the professor, and I was kind of just thinking, like, how can I improve the coursework? How can I do, what would be a good thing to do? And I thought to myself, Professor, you have a really good idea here. What you need to do is you need to go down and find the fan. You need to watch it, and then come back and do a movie review and share it with all your friends here on Movie Community College. And I thought, I was pretty happy with myself. I thought, you know what, I need a gold star and an apple for that. The professor is very, very smart right now. He needs to do this. So I go and I start Googling around, and I find a theater. And it's called the Pollock Tempe Cinema. And they have an ad there, a little ad saying Fan playing last night at 7:30. So I get excited. I tell the Warrior Queen, who is my wife, I say, hey, this is what I want to do. Let's have a date night. Let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's go see this film. It's going to be unlike anything that you've ever seen. I want to share this culture with you that I found. You'll like it. The Indian films, there's a lot of singing and dancing, and there's an intermission, and there's just really good colors and cinematography and all this stuff. And here's the premise of the movie, from what I understand. Let's go see this. Will you be up for seeing this with me? And she said, sure. But you got to see a musical with me. So, okay, fine. We'll do that. We'll throw down. I'm down. So we go and we leave, and the film starts, according to the website, the film started at 7:30 at night last night. I got there at 7:23. I wanted to be a little early just in case there's a line, just in case there's, previews or something like that. I want to see everything. I want to experience the whole experience of this film. And we pull up into the parking lot, and the parking lot is jam-packed. It is packed, yo. And we drive up towards the front of the door where they have this big marquee, and it shows everything that's playing, and the fan's not there. My wife says, it's not there. That's weird. You did you check the right website? Yeah, I checked the right. This is the address it gave me, and it said that. And we're sitting there kind of pondering for a minute, like, where was this film? I don't understand. And we see a group of what appear to be Indian folks. And let me clarify Indian here, because in the States it gets a little confusing. Where I live, there are a ton of Indians, i.e. Native Americans, Hopi, Navajo, Apache. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to Eastern, India, subcontinent Indian folks, people who look like they have descended from the subcontinent of India. And they're all kind of gathered around, and I can hear what sounds like a foreign tongue to my ear, whether it's Punjabi or Hindi, I'm not sure. And they're discussing and laughing and joking and, what. And I said, it's got to be here. I mean, the Phoenix metro area does not have a large population of Eastern Indians, and so there's got to be some kind of event that is pulling all the Indians around to come to the central location to see something. And she said, well, maybe there's an Indian restaurant. And we looked around and said, well, okay, there's not. And by the way, the India district in Phoenix is very small, and it's in Phoenix. It's on McDowell Street and whatever. So we're way far away. We got to be close. I mean, my super Movie Community College's senses were kicking in. I knew that this film was close. I knew. So we found parking. We get out and we go to the theater. And again, there's no signage, no nothing on here. 7:30 to film. So I get in this huge crazy line, and I get up to this little girl who's taking tickets, and I'd say, "Is Fan playing here?" She says, "Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. It is." I said, "I'd like two for the Fan." She said, "How are you going to pay for it?" How am I going to pay for it? with my debit card? So I handed her the debit card, and she goes, no, sir, I'm sorry, we don't accept debit. You don't accept debit? But I just saw people buying tickets for Gods of Egypt using their credit card, debit card. No, this is a special engagement. Special engagement? What are you talking about? You're a movie house that has a movie. I want to see the movie. Now, I understand this is a first world problem. And this is where the ugly American comes out, right? Because first world problem. Calm down. And she said, no, for special engagements, it's cash only. Hey, okay. I always carry little greenbacks with me, a little extra cash. So I say, okay, cool. I'll take two tickets. She said it's $26. $26 for no, I want 2 tickets. I didn't say 20. I want 2 tickets. It's no, sir. They're $13 a piece. And I said, what? Am I in Applebee's? I'm not looking for dinner. I just want to see a movie. That's all it is. $26. I'm sorry, sir. So me and the Warrior Queen, we huddle up. We gather back. We fall back, if you will. And we start going through our stuff. And we have $30. Okay, we can see this and maybe share popcorn. Everybody hands in break. We break the huddle. We go up there. I go to pay for the 2 tickets. And she said, 9:30 showing? 9:30 showing? No, the 7:30 showing. No, that started at 7. Wait a minute. Your website said 7:30. Subject to change. Dude, subject to change. Okay. Well, okay, I can't do this right now. I'll come back next weekend. Oh, it's not playing next weekend. Of course it's not. So I guess my point is to you, my friends. I'm going to hang my head in shame because I have failed. I am giving myself an F on this movie review because I did not see the movie. I could not get into the theater. I am ashamed. I am putting myself in remedial summer school to get the basics of movie going down again. And hopefully that this won't take very long for this to hit Netflix so I can come back to you with a smile and earned effort to say, here is my movie review. So, what I would like you to do, if you've seen the film, please leave comments in here so I can get a better understanding of the film. Did you like it? What did you think of it? How did it end? Good, all that kind of stuff, so I can just kind of act like I've been there. And perhaps you want to go watch The Bolly Fools, because I understand that they have seen the film, and apparently they were able to get in and see it and do a movie review. So I would hyperlink over to them if you want a movie review. I apologize for failing you, and I take the F